To the voting station.
He's just had his details checked, like any residence here, and then he is making his way to the voting station.
All right. I just heard a little bit there from Zwandile that the president has had his ID checked. Of course, that is the first point, and now he's moving. He'll be moving into the voting station. As you see, he said he's accompanied by his family as well as his wife Tobeka Madiba Zuma. You can just hear the ululations from Babo Mama. Very, very excited to see President Jacob Zuma. This is always quite an exciting time for the people of Nkandla. And I suppose, imagine just having the president come out to your voting station. Certainly that adds to this excitement. Oh, well, we see him, he's queuing again. There is no chances for the president here. The president has to follow all the cues. And I see the gentleman there who's wearing the blue overalls. He must be quite excited because earlier on he was with the president, and we see him again. President Jacob Zuma is standing in the queue behind him, and they've been having quite a good chat there, supposedly catching up.
Sorry.
All right, President Jacob Zuma there in the queue. It seems that he's probably now about to enter the inside the voting station where he'll be able to cast his vote. Imran, again?
Well, I think the other, way in which we can look at how significant the Zuma factor is, if you think about the ANC in 2006, the local government election, it barely got 13% of the vote. And then you compare that to later on, it shoots up to about 41%. And increases on that upward trajectory, well, potentially it increases on an upward trajectory. And I think most analysts had agreed that in 2011, it's the Zuma factor that really impacted on that positive trajectory for the ANC.
I'm going to stop you there. Look at that we see the old lady there, quite so excited to see the president. Oh, beautiful. We know President Jacob Zuma has a soft spot for children and the elderly. Even every year he has a special Christmas for the elderly.
Hi, God. Not the Jabul in the country.
The Jabul in Bella. Mamala. I want Tayazi.
We spoke to her earlier on. She's actually 101. So how does it feel?
Well, it feels very good, particularly to see people like her who did not vote for many years in their lives.
You know him when he was still a young boy.
Yeah, now I say teacher.
Wow. She is happy. So you were saying, President?
No, I was saying it's absolutely pleasing that some of our citizens who couldn't vote for many years in their ages, at old age at least they were able to be voting, to have the right to vote and be happy. And she knows exactly what it means. Wow. Absolutely. That's why she's here. And that's why she's excited.
And the privileges of being president today seem to be gone. You're queuing like everyone else.
No, I'm a citizen in the first instance. The presidency comes afterwards. I'm a citizen of South Africa. That is the first thing. I belong here. The fact that I stay in Pretoria is because of the responsibilities That's why old people like this can recognize and connect, because I grew up here.
No, that's
Ngimtshela ukuthi ngiyajabula ukubona ukuthi usuvota ngoba nani ngavota isikhathi eside. Kodwa naze navota ke mase sikhululekile.
Ngokwase khule thina phela. Esasazi nina.
There you have it, and I think we'll get the chance to speak to the president after he has cast his ballot, and I'm sure there's something he would want to say to the nation. It's quite excitement here, and you can see.
Absolutely, Mzandile, I can see. Thank you very much for that, and being able just to get a comment from President Jacob Zuma. And he was talking about that he's a citizen first, and that is why he is following the queue. But he's quite delighted to see Gogo there, who's over 100 years old. As you can see, she was saying that she's still able to move around, and even though she's on her walking stick, but she's delighted to see President Jacob Zuma. And it looks like the president is going to have to be in the queue for quite some time. He has to follow the queue, as Mzandile was saying earlier, that as soon as when he arrived, he counted about estimated that there were about 400 people at the voting station. In the past years, we've seen President Jacob Zuma just enter, go through the voting station quite quickly, but this time around it seems, the president unfortunately has had to join the queue. Well, he does not mind, as he said, he is a citizen first.